Hi friends, welcome to our class. In this class, we are going to discuss about conversion from non-deterministic finite automata to deterministic finite automata in theory of computation. Before going to see this, we need to know what is the difference between NFA and then DFA. NFA reading some input means the transition will move to how many states, and then DFA will read the input means input symbol means the transition goes to how many states. Likewise, we have to know the difference. Now come to NFA. In non-deterministic finite automata, when a specific input is given to the current state or particular state, the transition, the machine goes to multiple states. I mean, for example, particular states reads the input symbol 0 means that 0 goes to multiple number of states. So this is the meaning here. It can have 0 or 1 or more than one moves on a given input symbol. In NFA, a particular state reading the particular some input symbol means by reading the input symbol during that time, the transition moves to different states, or self state, or single state, or more than one state. Likewise, it moves to multiple states. So this is the NFA. And then come to DFA. DFA means deterministic finite automata. When a specific input is given to the current state, for example, particular states reads the some input, if that may be A or B or 0 or 1, likewise reads the particular state means as an input symbol. The machine goes to only one state in DFA. In deterministic finite automata, by reading the one input symbol by particular state, that state, the transition moves to single state only. The transition goes to single state only. So in DFA has only one move on a given input symbol. By reading the one input symbol in DFA, only one move. Only one move means from one state to another state, single state. So this is the meaning of DFA. Now we will see the definition of NFA and then DFA. Now let's consider M. Here M is definition of NFA. Here M consists of this set of tuples. So this is the definition. This set of tuples Q, sigma, delta, Q naught, F. Here Q means finite set of states. Sigma means set of input symbols, finite set of input symbols. Delta means transition happened during the reading the input symbols. And then Q naught means here starting state, and then F means final state. So this is the definition in is an NFA, which accepts a language. This definition or this machine accepts the language of NFA. So language of, so which is represented as L of M. Okay, come to here. There should be equivalent DFA denoted by. Now we are going to convert NFA to DFA. From NFA to DFA, we are considering NFA as M and then DFA. We have to differentiate DFA from NFA. For that, we are representing M dash here. M dash means here DFA, M means NFA. For differentiating both, we are representing like this. So in DFA, we are considering M dash, and then all the tuples we are represented as using dash. Here Q dash, finite set of states in DFA represented as Q dash, and then sigma dash. Sigma dash, finite set of input symbols we are represented in DFA, deterministic finite automata. So which is represented like sigma dash, and then Q naught. Q naught means here, Q naught dash means here starting symbol of DFA, and then delta dash means transitions made during the reading the input symbols. So this we can represent as delta dash, and then f dash means final state. So we can represent like this. So L of m equal to L of m dash. Here we are converting from NFA to DFA. NFA represented as L of m, DFA represented as L of m dash. Come to our steps. By using, if you are following these steps means we can convert from NFA to DFA. Now consider these steps. Step number 1, initially Q dash, I mean DFA finite set of states we are considering as pi. Initially we are considering finite set of states in DFA as pi. Okay. Step number 2, add Q naught of NFA. Q naught means here starting state of NFA to DFA. DFA means we can represent it as Q dash. So finite set of states we can represent DFA as Q dash. Q naught, state Q naught we are including in DFA as a set of state. Then find the transition from this start state. We have to find the transitions by reading the input symbols from starting state. We have to have the transitions. How many? What is the transition of reading particular input symbol? The transition goes to where? Which state? Likewise, we have to find. Then step number 3, in Q dash means final set of states. Now at present Q dash includes Q naught only. Q dash includes Q naught only. Now find the possible set of states for each input symbol in Q dash. In Q dash means here DFA, find the possible set of states for each input symbol. Then if this set of states is not in Q dash, see listen, if this set of states in states is not in Q dash, then that states includes the those will added or includes in Q dash. So then add it to Q dash. Then come to step number 4. In DFA, the final state will be all the states which contains F. All the states which contains F, final states of NFA. Come to our problem. Example problem. Convert the given NFA to DFA. This is NFA transition diagram. This is NFA transition diagram. Already we know discussed about NFA and then DFA and then difference of both. Now NFA means by reading one input symbol. In NFA, transition move to different states. Come here. Here state Q naught reads the input symbol 0. 0 means self transition happened. And then by reading input symbol 1, transition from Q0 to Q1, and then from Q1, if you are reading input symbol 0 means, self transition is also made, and then one more transition from Q1 to Q2. So by reading input symbol 0, 2 transitions happen. Here 2 transitions means one is self transition. Q1 reads the 0 means transition, self transition, and then by another transition by reading the input symbol 0, Q1 to Q2. So likewise, this is the NFA. By reading particular input symbol, transition moves to different states, means NFA. Now come to here Q2. In Q2 also, by reading the input symbol 1, listen, by reading the input symbol 1, transition, self transition happens, and also transition from Q2 to Q1. So likewise, different moves from particular state. So this is NFA. Now we are going to convert this NFA to DFA. Before going to convert, we have to draw the transition table for given NFA. Now, in solution, for the given transition diagram, we have first construct the transition table. For given NFA transition diagram, we have to convert that diagram into transition table. So this transition table, consider this. Now let's see, Q naught 0 means Q naught, reading the input symbol 0 means self transition made. Self transition means Q naught 0. Q naught comma 0 means it goes to Q naught. Q naught 0 means Q naught, and then Q naught 1. When Q naught reads input symbol 1 means transition happened from Q naught to Q1 here. So Q naught reads 1 means it goes to transition goes to Q1, and then from Q1 reading the input symbol 0 means self transition Q1 and then Q2. By reading the input symbol 1 by Q1, transition goes to Q1 and then Q2. This is represented here, and then Q1 reads the input symbol 1 means it takes the transition self transition. So Q1 reads the input symbol 1 means self transition made. Here Q1 comma 1, it goes to self transition Q1, and then Q2. On Q2 reads the input symbol 1 means self transition and also transition from particular state to another state. Q2 0 means self transition, no other transition by reading the input symbol 0, self transition only made, and then for that we have represented here Q2 comma 0 Q2, and then Q2 comma 1 means self transition Q2 and also Q1. So Q1 Q2. Okay, now come to conversion. Now we will obtain delta dash transition for state Q0, starting state. Delta dash means here DFA. Now we are finding DFA, converting NFA to DFA. Now delta dash means here we are considering as DFA. Delta dash we are considered here as DFA. So delta dash of Q0 comma 0. How we are representing this delta dash of Q0 comma 0? It's from given NFA. It's from given NFA. From given FA, we are representing like this. Delta dash of Q0 comma 0 means Q0 comma 0. Q0 comma 0 means transition goes to Q0. Q0 comma 0 means transition goes to Q0. And also delta dash of Q0 comma 1. Delta dash of Q0 comma 1 means transition goes to Q1. That's we have seen already. Then come to next transition, the delta dash transition for the state Q1. So among this we have applied 0 and then 1 inputs for state Q0. For starting state we have applied input symbols 0 and then 1, because in given NFA 2 input symbols 0 and then 1, which is given already in question itself, and then we are taking these input symbols for DFA also. Then first we are including starting set Q0 to DFA. For Q0 we are giving the input symbol 0 and then 1. We are applying the input string 0 and then 1. By reading 0 it goes to 0. By reading 1 goes to Q1. So in this step we have applied 0 1 for Q0. 0 and then 1 for Q0. Now for Q1, next we are going to apply 0 and then 1, these input symbols for Q1. When we are applying 0 for Q1, 0 for Q1, delta dash of Q1 comma 0 means Q1 comma 0 means it goes to Q1 and then Q2, Q1 and then Q2. So this type of state not available in given NFA. So delta dash of Q1 comma 0 means Q1 comma 0 means transition goes to Q1 and also Q2. So we are considering both this Q1 and then Q2 as a single state here. Now, so this state, single state, Q1 and then Q2 we are considering as single state. This state we are considering as new state, which is generated by DFA. Okay, then delta dash of Q1 comma 1, when we are applying 1 for Q1, transition goes to Q1 1. We are applying 1 for Q1 means transition goes to Q1. So Q1 already we have received. This state already we have reached. So don't want to consider this. So this given we have applied Q0 and then 1 input symbols for Q1 in the current step. So again we don't take this Q1 transitions. Now come to next state. Now the delta dash transition for state Q2 is obtained as Q2. Q2 obtained. This step since comes from given NFA. Now delta dash of Q2 comma 0. Delta dash of Q2 comma 0 means Q2 comma 0. When we are applying 0, input symbol 0 for Q2 means transition goes to Q2. And then delta dash of Q2 comma 1. Delta dash of Q2 comma 1. In DFA, conversion of DFA, Q2 comma 1. When we are reading the input symbol 1 for Q2 means transition goes to Q1 and then Q2. When we are applying in this step, when we are applying 0 for Q2 means transition goes to Q2, 1 for Q2 means Q1 comma Q2 from given diagram. When we are applying 0 for Q2 means 0 for Q2, transition goes to Q2 only, 1 for Q2, where Q2 reads the input symbol 1 means transition goes to Q2 and also Q1. This is we have represented here. This step. From this step, what we want to next means, now we will obtain delta dash transition on Q1 and then Q2. So from these states, which one is new state among conversion states? Now conversion states Q0, Q1, Q1, Q2. This Q1, Q2 consider single state here, and then Q1, Q2, Q1, Q2. So very new state is Q1, Q2. So we have to apply 0 and then 1 input symbol for this Q1 and then Q2. When we are applying this, we can have like this delta dash of Q0 and then Q2. Sorry, Q1 and then Q2 comma 0. Delta dash of, we are taking this state Q1 and then Q2 as a single state. For the single state, we are applying input symbol. The single state is the input symbol 0. Now 0 means this transition goes to which state? Means we have to split the transitions here. Q0, Q1 comma Q2 comma 0 means we have to split the transitions. Delta of Q1 0 and then Q2 0. We have to separate the transitions, and then delta of Q1 comma 0. We have to apply 0 separately. Union. So after particular state inputs by reading the input symbol by particular state, transition goes to where that separations we are going to performing here. Delta of Q1 comma 0. We are splitting this Q1 comma 0 union Q2 comma 0. After finding this transition, we are going to combine together. Then Q1 comma Q2. Q1 comma Q2 comes from, if you are applying 0 for Q1, if you are applying 0 for Q1 means, we are applying 0, input symbol 0 for Q1 means transition goes to Q1 and then Q2, which is we have represented here. And then for applying on the state Q2, we are applying 0 means Q2 reads the input symbol 0 means Q2 reads the input symbol 0 means the transition goes to Q2. Transition goes to Q2. So that is we have represented here. And then after finding this, we have to combine the both Q1 comma Q2 union Q2. So if we are after this we are combining the both means, after combining the both we will have like this Q1 and then Q2. Same these steps for Q1 and then Q2, 0 we have applied, and then Q1 Q2 1. Next we are going to apply 1 for Q1 and then Q2. 1 means like a previous step we have to apply here Q1 comma 1 and then Q2 comma 1. Likewise we have to split the steps, delta of Q1 comma 1 union delta of Q1 Q2 comma 1. After finding the both, we have to combine together. So Q1 comma 1 means Q1 comma 1 means Q1 reads the input symbol 1 means transition goes to Q1. Transition goes to Q1. And then Q2 reads the input symbol 1 means Q2 reads the input symbol 1 means transition goes to Q1 and then Q2. Q1 and then Q2. Though this type of, now listen, Q1 union Q1 comma Q2. After finding this, we have to combine together. If we are combining means Q1 and then Q2. Likewise, we can have. So this type of this combination of states already we have received. Already we have received or visited this type of this combination of states already exist. No new states we have found. So up to this, if we are reading after this, if we are reading some other input symbol and then getting new states, for example Q1 Q2 Q3 or Q1 Q3, likewise we are getting new states means, when we are getting new states, all the new states we have to apply both the input symbols 0 and then 1. Now till this we have existed state only, existed states we have found here. Now up to this we have to stop the conversion. The state Q1 comma Q2 is a final state as well, because it contains a final state Q2. It contains a final state Q2. Why we are saying Q1 and then Q2 is final state here in DFA? Because in NFA Q2 state Q2 is final state. So Q2 appeared here in this state, Q2 appeared, so this state we can consider as final state. So that's why we are representing the state Q1 Q2 is the final state as well, because it contains the final state Q2 since NFA, given NFA. The transition table for the constructed DFA, we have done this much of steps now. For this conversion, we have to draw the transition table as well as transition diagram. Q0 0 means transition goes to Q0. Q0 1 means transition go to Q1. That is we are represented here. Q0 0 means transition goes to Q0. Q0 1 means transition goes to Q1. As well as for Q1, when we are applying input symbol 0 1 for 1 on Q1, Q1 0 means transition goes to Q1 Q2. Q1 1 means transition goes to Q1. Q1 0 means transition goes to Q1 Q2, and then Q1 1 means Q1 reads the input symbol 1 means transition goes to Q1. As well as for next state Q2 reads the input symbol 0 means Q2 reads the input symbol 0 means transition goes to Q2. Q2 reads the input symbol 1 means transition goes to Q1 and then Q2. That's we are representing in our transition table. Q2 reads the input symbol 0 means transition goes to Q2. Q2 reads the input symbol 1 means Q1, Q2. So likewise for this conversion, we are applying 0 and then 1 input symbol for Q0, Q1. So this Q0, Q1, this combined state we are considering as single state. Here, Q1 and then Q2 0 means Q1, Q2 0 means this state reads 0 means it goes to transition goes to Q1, Q2, same state, self transition. Q1, Q2 0 means self transition will happen, as well as Q1, Q2 reads input symbol 1 means also self transition happen, Q1 and then Q2. So up to this we will stop our conversion, and then for this transition table we have to draw the transition diagram. So from this Q0 0 Q1, Q0 0 means Q1 transition goes to, and then Q0 reads 1 means transition goes to Q1. Q0 reads the input symbol 1 means transition goes to Q1, and then Q1 reads the input symbol 0 means transition goes to Q1 and then Q2. Now this combination of Q1 and then Q2 considered as a single state in our converted automata. Converted automata means here DFA. Then Q1 reads the input symbol 0 means it goes to transition goes to Q1 and then Q2. Q1 reads the input symbol 1 means transition goes to Q1, self transition. As well as for the Q2 reads the input symbol 0 means Q2 reads the input symbol 0 means transition goes to self transition, and then Q2 reads the input symbol 1 means Q1 and then Q2. Q2 reads the input symbol 1, transition goes to Q1 and then Q2. Now come to Q1 and then Q2. Q1 and then Q2 we are considering as final state in DFA, because in NFA final state is Q2, so that Q2 state appeared in this combination, this combined states Q1 and then Q2. So we are considering this combined Q1 and then Q2, this combination of states as final state. So Q1, Q2 0 means transition goes to Q1 and then Q2, self transition, as well as for 1. Q1, Q2 reads the input symbol 1 means self transition made. Now from this transition diagram we have to look on from starting state we are reaching, from starting state we are reaching all other states. We have to check from starting state we are possible to visit all the states or not. We have to check from starting state there is any possibility to visit all the states. So we have to check this. If we are checking from starting state, by reading 1 we can visit Q1, by reading 0 we can visit Q1 and then Q2, and then by reading any other input symbol 0 or 1 there is no possibility for to visit state Q2. From Q2 by reading input symbol 1 this goes to Q1 and then Q2, but from Q0 there is any possibility, there is no possibility to visit Q2. So this is unreachable state from starting state Q0. This is unreachable, unvisible or unreachable state from starting state. So we have to eliminate this state here. We have to eliminate or remove the Q2. The state Q2 can be eliminated because Q2 is an unreachable state from starting state. So after eliminating the state Q2, the transition, our transition diagram will be like this. So I think all of you understood about conversion from NFA to DFA. well. Thank you. Thank you, friends.